My name's Luke KAROLAK. I play guitar and sing in RUINATION. Brady Wheeler, he's a bass player, and Josh Brooks is the drummer. Power trio, hard rock band, I guess, harking back to the 90s grunge with metallic metal sort of style riffs. Rock Beats Depression was actually something that we were asked to do last year. We were fortunate enough to get a foot in the door and get into it, and to be asked back again, it's a big thing because we love what it stands for, and Katie's amazing, like totally, and there's so many awesome bands on it again this year, so it's going to be great.
That indeed it is, mate. Thanks for joining us today, Luke.
Yeah, no worries, man.
So RUINATION won one of many bands performing at Rock Beats Depression at the Mansfield Tavern on September 16th. So what does playing at something like this actually mean to you guys, mate?
A lot, because not only do we get to travel away for the night and, play up. Well, within reason, I guess, but we get to play and share the stage with so many awesome bands. And the Rock Beats Depression as a whole, as how it is it's a pretty big thing for us. Obviously, the dealings with it, and we have friends that deal with, I guess, not that sort of depression and anxiety and all the rest of it. I just think it's an amazing cause. Great bands, great venue, and we're always treated like, we're always treated so well there. So it's good, great reception. It means a lot.
And you mentioned the lineup, mate. Like, she has a great lineup spearheaded by Dream Killers, Black Whiskey, Goat Butterfly. There's Tailor Made Rejects, Crave, and more, mate. But who are you most looking forward to playing with, and why?
Honestly, I can't really say any one band in particular. Like there's like, I think, is it Seven Enemies? We played with them at the Tribe Clubhouse, and they were pretty phenomenal. Dream Killers, for goodness sake. I was a kid that grew up in the 90s. I know who they are. So that's going to be a mind-blown young fanboy moment for me. But I just can't pinpoint any one band in particular, because there's Gutter Fire, Tailor Made Rejects, as you just said. The list goes on and on. It's going to be an epic night. Epic night.
Epic indeed, man. Of course, like, we've got to touch on this, but as much fun as the day is going to be, there's also a more serious side to it, as the name Rock Beats Depression suggests. Like, how important are events like this when it comes to helping those with mental illnesses and/or depression?
To us, it's a pretty big deal, Kris, because without going too far into it, we've all been affected by someone or some form ourselves, and we've actually ourselves up here lost a couple of musician friends in the last 12 months due to the Black Dog. And man, if we can provide our services and raise money toward that, that's our job done.
And like, as you say, mate, like, depression is something that affects a lot of musos as well. Like, I know in my role, I speak to a lot of international and national musos, and some of the biggest artists in the world suffer from depression. Like, not that you'd think they do, but it's a problem. Like, people look at musos and see them up on stage and being extroverted, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everything's going good for them.
No, exactly, and you're 100% right on there, man. Like, absolutely. Like, I think that's why you've got your normal life, which is your daily 9 to 5 grind, and then you got your music gig. And in the last 2 years since RUINATION's been a thing, I've met some of my bestest, dearest friends in the scene, whether it's Brisbane, Bundaberg, like here, Harvey Bay, like wherever. And I think it's because there, as you just said, there is that unspoken, there is that we all grapple with it, and that's why we do what we do. I guess it's to get the the nasty out, and some people unfortunately don't have that. We're lucky.
Yeah.
We're lucky in a way. We can get up there and scream and have distorted guitars and heavy riffs and have people pick up on the energy, and that's what the 40 minutes on stage makes all that go away. So if I can, I mean, not myself personally, but if we can help people feel like that and raise a bit of money while we're doing it, how awesome.
My age, brother, my age. So what message would you hope that people take out of a day like this?
Well, look, I would, myself personally, because obviously we're going to be there as supporters as well as on stage. So I think to take away, just obviously, number one, the amazing, I mean, Katie, like she's put it together, like you guys, all the sponsors, all the other bands. Take away the fact that, like, go away from the day, just you've seen all these local musicians who we're all in the same, all in this together. You know, we're all the same. And as you said earlier with your international acts, like we put on a brave face, but we're all, you know, to take away from the day, I guess, would be just a day of coming together, having fun. You know, that's, I guess, all I can think of.
And another good thing about days like this, of course, is the variety of bands that play. Like there's bands there that people haven't heard before. So just say someone there, they're unfamiliar with Ruination, mate. Tell us a bit about the band.
Well, look, we're a power trio. We're a three-piece. We're a hard rock band. We go back to, I guess, we got our diverse, like such diverse tastes as musicians, but I guess you could say we're grungy, but with we got like metallic riffs over the top of it, and we're a bit of a live entity on stage, like a bit of a thrashing mad act. Not that I can ever remember any of it because it goes too quick, man. It's just like, as I said before, it's just that it's like that drug. You get up there and you're for the 40 minutes and it's just gone, and it's just like, wow. It was like a cleansing of the soul. So I guess that's what people they're gonna get a pretty yeah. And we're a bit of a I guess we like to have the audience in on as if they were actually up on the stage with this, like, bit of banter, a bit of comedy, maybe, depending on how many skewies have been put down before. And that's Brooksy, the drummer, though. He's the skewy king.
Fucking not all drummers, mate. Drummers are just piss wrecks. So fucking.
He's a machine, man. Yeah, like I'm kind of a bit of a good boy. I behave myself until I've played, but I think we're on like pretty late, so I'm going to probably maybe have one or two strengths in me just to take the nerves away, because you always got the nerve, but they're good nerves, you know, because we haven't had bottles and chairs, tables thrown at us yet, so I don't think we're that bad.
I probably won't start the bands to it either because it's a fucking high stage. Yeah, they're not going to be able to throw them that high.
Oh, it's beautiful. Because last year, I believe, Chris, they had the other, was it the function room?
Yeah.
And we played in there, and we went in and watched, I think it was Hammers. I can't remember if Piston Fist played last year. No, actually, sorry, I saw them at the back room. We played the back room, the Brewfest Productions. Sorry, I got those two mixed up for a minute. And yeah, I remember going in those two stages and stuff, like, and it was amazing in there, like, so cool. Like, and I'd actually never been there before until last year.
Great venue, isn't it?
Oh, it's definitely one of the best. But you guys down there have got so many awesome venues, like so many awesome venues. Like, I'm a big fan of the Tribe Clubhouse and King Lear's Throne. Like, yeah, and what those guys are doing too, you know, like they got a cool message as well. But I mean, yeah, rock beats depression.
It's all happening. And
oh,
you guys are in the process of recording a 4-track EP, mate. So tell us a bit more about that.
That is actually correct, Chris. On actually this Saturday and Sunday, we venture to the studio. It's Basically, it's like it's more of a teaser towards. I really want to put out an album after this. We've got more than enough material, and it just every time we jam and write, things just come together so easily. It's not like pulling teeth. It just comes together. But this 4-track EPs, well, it's actually 4, but I'm possibly going to chat to the lads about. We've got another tune so it'll be a 5-song EP. I'd like to put a 5th song on it. But it's pretty much it's us. It's just a more, I guess, because the songs on our first EP were written well before there was ever a band, and then when we came together, we wrote the songs and we got the songs together. But this time we've played live more too, and we like to play like most bands, we test our new songs on live audiences, and I think this new EP is going to be pretty cool, man. It's sonically it's not different. It's going to be like, obviously spend a little bit more time on it because we've built the kitty up from playing live shows and stuff, so we got a little bit more money to throw at it. But it's going to, for fans of the first EP and people who like us, they're going to pretty much get the live version of us recorded, so it's going to be cool.
Oh, and are you going to be throwing any of them at us at Rock Beats Depression? Any new ones?
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely, we'll be debuting some newer tunes. So those of you out there that have heard us and are familiar with us, you'll be hearing some new stuff. So yeah, absolutely, for the Rock Beats Depression crowd, man. Awesome,
Luke. Well, thanks very much for your time today, man. Been a pleasure chatting with you. Rock Beats Depression is on at the Mansfield Tavern on September 16th. Tickets are through Oztix, and like we say, she's for a great cause. So even if you don't like music, get down there and just show your face.
That's it. Get on it. It's awesome. Great bands.
Fantastic.
And real heavy mag.
I'll be there, mate. I'll be there. We'll catch up and we'll have one of those sneaky beers before you get up there.
I think so, man. I'll give you a T-shirt and some stickers too while we're there, and remind me to do that. No worries, I'll make sure you get one.
All right, I'll come up and I'll introduce myself and shake your hand as soon as I get there.
Thanks very much, Chris. I look forward to that, dude.